Welcome back to the channel. It's Thursday,
It is.
December 5th, 2024,
Yeah.
and we're going to be looking at the U.S. stock market as it gets ready to open.
Yeah. Pre-market.
Pre-market, exactly.
See what the sentiment is.
What's the overall feeling?
I'd say, cautiously optimistic, but
Yeah.
it's kind of a mixed bag.
Okay. So what's driving that optimism?
Well, we had some,
Yeah,
a wave of good corporate earnings.
especially in tech.
Yeah, especially tech,
Yeah.
like Salesforce and Okta and Marvell all beat expectations,
Wow.
which is always a good,
Yeah, that's a big deal.
that's a really good sign.
Yeah.
But, and it's not just tech, like
Yeah.
even Five Below, which is more of a discount retailer,
Mhm.
they had a 13% jump
Oh.
in pre-market trading.
So that makes
So it suggests that, consumers are still
right.
prioritizing value,
Yeah.
which is good for the overall economy.
Yeah.
If people are still spending money, that's a good sign.
Right.
But
Yeah.
a little bit cautiously because there are
Right.
some.
What are some of the more cautionary signals?
Yeah, so industrial production is down in the U.S.
Okay.
and in Germany, which are both,
Kind of big players.
kind of big players. Yeah. So that suggests that there might be some
Some headwinds in the
in manufacturing
Yeah.
sector.
Okay. And then also, the Fed is signaling
Mm-hmm.
a high probability of a rate cut in December,
Right. Which is,
usually good.
yeah, it's usually
Okay.
makes things a little bit cheaper.
Makes borrowing cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I imagine they're not just doing that
No, they're not just,
without some hesitation.
going gun ho.
Yeah.
They're not just like cutting rates willy-nilly.
Right.
There are some people on the Fed that are still urging caution.
Okay.
So it's not, like a
Not 100%. 100% guarantee that everything's going to be hunky-dory.
right. Okay, so we've got some mixed signals from the Fed.
Yeah.
We've got some good corporate earnings,
Yeah.
but we've also got some potential weakness in manufacturing.
Yeah.
What else should investors be thinking about today?
Well, geopolitics,
Mm-hmm.
tensions in the Middle East, instability in South Korea.
Yeah, that's always
always a
really
factor.
something to
Yeah.
keep an eye on.
Yeah. And then also, even though we're seeing strong consumer spending,
Yeah.
we are seeing some
Mixed signals.
corporate guidance.
Yeah.
So, some companies are saying like, hey, we think the future is going to be great. And
Right.
other companies are like, ooh, we're not so sure.
So it really is that mixed bag
Yeah,
that you were talking about
it is.
at the top.
It really is.
And then I guess also, we got to think about the fact
Yeah.
that, like, even within tech,
Yeah.
like we talked about those really good earnings.
Yeah.
It's still really dominated
The mega caps.
by the mega caps.
Yeah.
So,
So that
a
can,
handful of companies
yeah,
can really drive
they can really drive the whole sector.
the whole sector.
Yeah. Okay.
So their successes, it's good,
Right.
but it also makes things a little volatile.
Volatile. Okay. So as we're looking at the market today,
Yeah.
sounds like we got to be cautiously optimistic.
That's it. That's the
Okay.
the name of the game today.
Yeah. There's a lot of good things to be excited about.
Yeah.
But definitely some things to keep an eye on.
Keep an eye on. Yeah.
Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.